Welcome to my class of mobile computing. Today we will learn about data synchronization protocol. The popularity of mobile computing and communication devices can be traced to their ability to deliver information to users when needed. Users want anywhere, anytime access to information and applications from the device in hand, and they want to access and update this information. The ability to use applications and information on one mobile device, then to synchronize any update with the applications and information back at the office or on the network is key to the utility and popularity of this pervasive disconnected way of computing. Rather, there is a proliferation of different proprietary data synchronization protocols for mobile devices. Each of these protocol is only available for selected transports implemented on a selected subset of devices and able to access a small set of network data. The absence of a single synchronization standard possesses many problems from end users, device manufacturers, application developers, and service provider. Data synchronization. Nowadays, users can store their important information in hand by using mobile computing and communication devices. These data must be synchronized between the different devices while being updated. Data synchronization specified by SyncML, known as synchronization markup language. Using SyncML, any personal or business data such as email, calendar, contact, bank account, company file and document, product information, customer information, product price and to-do list will be accessible and updated at any time, no matter where the information is stored. However, compared with cable network, mobile computing environment has relatively smaller bandwidth and we need less transmission data to improve the synchronous rate. The industry needs a common mobile data synchronization protocol. All the popular mobile devices, handheld computers, PDAs, mobile phone, pager, laptops, synchronize their data with network applications, desktop calendar and other location where information is stored. The ability to access and update information on the fly is key to pervasive nature of mobile computing. Yet today almost every device uses a different technology for performing data synchronization. Data synchronization needs arise because it is required between mobile device and service provider, between the device and personal area computer, with nearby wireless access point in Wi-Fi connection and another nearby device. There are two-way synchronization of partial or full copies of data between mobile device and personal area computer. For example, whenever the list of contacts and personal information manager data is modified at any of them, it is made consistent after synchronization. Now there is server alerted synchronization, where the server alerts the client the data modifications or addition. The client synchronization the modified or new data by pull request. For example, alerting new email and the device pulling that. What is synchronization protocol? By definition, mobile users are not always connected to network and its stored data. Users retrieve data from the network and store it on the mobile device, where they access and manipulate the local copy of data. Periodically, user reconnects with network to send any local changes back to the network data repository. Users also have the opportunity to learn about updates made to the network data while the device was disconnected. Occasionally, they need to resolve conflicts among the updates made to the network data. This reconciliation operation, where updates are exchanged and conflicts are resolved, is known as data synchronization. Mobile communication device users enjoy the convenience of accessing information anywhere at any time. However, the information they want may not always be on the device they carry. Their cell phone need the phone numbers on their PDAs, and the really important email is always on the server. Users want ubiquitous access to information and application from the device at hand, plus they want to access and update this information on the fly. Mobile users may not want to be constantly connected to a network and data stored over the network, especially if they have to pay for the airtime by the minute. They want to retrieve data from the network and store it on the mobile device, where they can access and manipulate it locally. Periodically, they can reconnect with the network to send any local changes back to the network data repository and learn about updates made to the data over the network while the device was disconnected. Occasionally, they also need to resolve conflict between the updates made to the two copies. This reconciliation operation, where updates are exchanged and conflicts are resolved, is known as data synchronization. Data stored on many different types of devices must be able to be synchronized. A proliferation of different proprietary data synchronization protocol exists for mobile devices, but they are incompatible with each other. Users using one kind of device may not be able to synchronize data with other kind of devices, which causes a lot of inconvenience for the users. To achieve universal synchronization, the following two requirements must be fulfilled. First is synchronization server must support synchronization with any mobile devices, and the second is mobile devices must be able to synchronize with any network data. Data synchronization then is the process of making two sets of data look identical. For a mobile device, synchronization applies to the data that the mobile device stores locally. A data synchronization protocol defines the workflow for communication during a data synchronization session when the mobile device is connected to the network. The protocol must support naming and identification of records, common protocol commands to synchronize local and network data, and it can support identification and resolution of synchronization conflict. Over the years, IBM, Lotus, Motorola, Nokia, and Starfish Software created a consortium to develop an open standard protocol for data synchronization, which is called Synchronization Markup Language SyncML. Since the release of SyncML 1.0 specification at the end of last year, more than 600 companies have signed on to support SyncML. SyncML is an XML based standard. With SyncML, networked information can be synchronized with any mobile device, and mobile information can be synchronized with any networked application. Using SyncML, any personal information such as email, calendars, to-do list, and contact information will remain consistent, accessible, and up to date, no matter where the information is stored. The data sources of synchronization include the sync server, corporate databases, and data stored on consumer, service, PC, and mobile devices. SyncML messages are represented as XML format. The MIME type, which is the industry standard for identifying different common types sent over the internet, is registered for SyncML messages. The clearest XML representation for SyncML messages is identified with MIME. The WBXML binary representation for SyncML messages is identified with MIME type protocol. The synchronization problem today. Today, the industry offers a variety of non-interoperable data synchronization product, each containing data from a few types of data repository to a few devices. Each protocol functions only for selected transport and is implemented on a few devices. Most synchronization protocols use different communication protocols over the network. The proliferation of non-interoperable synchronization technologies complicates the task of users, device manufacturer, service provider, and application developers. The lack of a common data synchronization protocol is impeding the growth in use of mobile devices, restricting users' ability to access data and limiting the delivery of mobile data services. The recent proliferation of mobile computing devices has resulted in a marked increase in the distribution of information. Under the mobile computing paradigm, users are provided access to their data whenever they are at home on a relatively powerful and internet connected personal computer, or on the road with personal digital assistant or a laptop, often one weekly or intermittently connected to a network. Systems that provide such ubiquitous data across must deal with inherent problems of data synchronization. Synchronization protocol for mobile device must be carefully designed as the resources available for these devices are often constrained. This is especially in the case with PDAs, which typically communicate over a serial or wireless link with low bandwidth. Moreover, PDAs have limited CPU, memory, and power resources and thus are unable to quickly process or transfer large amount of data. In a network setting, scalable and efficient data synchronization protocols are essential for data intensive applications such as email, editors, spreadsheet, and even collaborative work environment. The fundamentals of synchronization can be represented by a node in an ad hoc network. As such, the node is inherently connected to network and needs to regularly synchronize with other nodes on the network to maintain the consistency of its data. This task is relatively simple when the PDA synchronizes with just one desktop machine. However, trends toward pervasive computing demand the ability for multi-device synchronization, in which a PDA synchronizes with various different desktops at home or at work or with other mobile devices such as other PDAs, home digital assistant, or cellular phones. Benefits of common synchronization protocol. If we look from end users view, today's user of mobile devices is probably using a different synchronization product with every device. That is, there is one procedure for synchronizing files between a laptop and network data, another for synchronizing calendar on a handheld computer, and yet another remote access to email. Each technology can synchronize only a few applications or is limited to a particular type of network connection. This arrangement is expensive to install, confusing to configure and operate, and costly to administrator. With SyncML, they will be able to buy devices that synchronize with a broader range of data. In general peer-to-peer setting, the efficiency of multi-device synchronization is determined by two factors: the order in which devices reconcile their data and the method by which those reconciliations are performed. The two factors depends in turn on the characteristics of the underlying system. For example, a synchronization schedule based on a protocol would have devices randomly choose partner with which to synchronize, ending in the complete synchronization of the data on all stress. In this scenario, the method by which two individual devices synchronize is extremely important because its efficiency has a multiplicative effect on the overall efficiency of synchronizing the network. Next is from device manufacturer's point of view. While every device manufacturer wants to support the technologies that will support the data access needs of all users, the and service provider, in practice a device will support one data synchronization technology. This choice is forced upon the manufacturer by constraints of storage, memory, power consumption and cost. Device manufacturers will benefit from a common protocol that will make the device interoperable with a broader range of applications, services and network and transmission technologies. To achieve universal synchronization, the two requirements which need to be fulfilled are: synchronization server must support synchronization with any mobile devices. Mobile devices must be able to synchronize with any network data. J2ME opens a door for Java developers to develop application using one language that can run on all type of devices. That was never possible before Java. We not only want our application to run on as many devices as possible, we also want our data to be interoperable with as many devices as possible. It is very costly to have the application support many different synchronization technologies and protocols. It also increases the complexity of the resulting product. The added community of the network data repository can cause a barrier to installation by service provider. SyncML makes possible the unified data synchronization among a more diverse set of devices and networked data. Service provider moving into the growth area of applications hosting are particularly concerned that a proliferation of synchronization technologies will make it impossible to deploy and support their customers in a cost-effective manner. Already, To support the range of data types and device in use, service provider must install and configure multiple service infrastructure, maintain and support that infrastructure, and maintain compatibility and performance. The sorry, the alternative now is available. The alternative now is available to use a single solution for data connectivity. Involves the risk of a tight coupling to a proprietary solution with SyncML. They will be able to provide connectivity to a wider section of applications. Data records, or the example of synchronization between two APIs, are data records at Personal Information Manager PIM API synchronized with the email API. When email from a new source retrieves at the email API in the device, the name and email address data fields at the application saved as new data record at PIM API. The synchronization between two devices and nearby device is achieved by service provider as when the pocket PC or computer connected to a device by a wireless Bluetooth and it is connected to wireless device, then the data synchronization takes place. Device and computer synchronize their data, also called personal area synchronization. It is done by using a PAS software, for example HotSync or ActiveSync. Synchronization with nearby PCs through a serial port using a cradle and wired connection to PC through the cradle. Synchronization with the nearby computer through a wireless personal area network WPAN. Application developers choosing to support multiple synchronization technologies enables an application to support more type of devices and network data. But the choice comes at a cost. The developer loses the flexibility of evolving the choice of network data repository while maintaining backward community. It also increases the cost of application development and the complexity of the resulting product. The added complexity of the network data repository can create a barrier to installation and adoption by service provider. With SyncML, they will be able to develop an application that can connect to a more diverse set of devices and network data. Characteristics of a common synchronization protocol. The goal of a common synchronization protocol is symmetric. It would connect to any network it would synchronize network data with any mobile device, synchronize a mobile device with any network data. The device data records synchronized with the mobile service provider server records. The remote server or systems synchronize their data with the mobile device. The data synchronization protocol would synchronize network data with many different devices, including handheld computers, mobile phone, automotive computers, desktop PCs. A user could access and manipulate the same set of data from different devices. For example, a user could read email from either a handheld device or a mobile phone and still maintain a consistent, updated record of which messages had been read. Similarly, with any synchronization, mobile devices could support more type of data, including email, calendar, contact management information, enterprise data stored in databases, and documents on the web. With such functionality, a user who received an order via email could access the company inventory system on the same device to determine a delivery date. To accomplish this goal, the protocol needs the following characteristic: operate effectively over wireless and wired network, support a variety of transport protocol, support arbitrary network data, enable data access from a variety of applications, addresses the resource limitation of mobile device, built upon existing internet and web technologies. The protocol's minimal function needs to deliver the most common required synchronization capability across the entire range of devices. Effective over wireless and wired network. A common synchronization protocol must work over all network used by mobile devices, both wireless and wireline. The various wireless network commonly used by mobile devices demand the most from a protocol, since these wireless networks share common features of high network latency and limited bandwidth, relatively high pocket cost, and low reliability of both data and connectivity. High internet latency. Network latency is the delay introduced when a packet is momentarily stored, analyzed, and then forwarded. Wireless network with a high latency require a robust synchronization protocol. Limited bandwidth to minimize bandwidth requirement are the associated processing demands. The protocol should allow the binary encoding techniques to both the data and synchronization commands. The WBXML standard adopted by the WAP forum and submitted to the W3C represent a good candidate encoding technique for limited bandwidth environment. Relatively high packet cost. The protocol must minimize the number of request-response interactions between the device and network data. The remote server or systems synchronize their data with mobile devices. The device connects to remote system on internet through the wired or wireless mobile service provider. The response message would provide the updates with conflict already identified and possibly resolved. Any protocol adopted by industry should seek to enable this minimalist messaging protocol. Low reliability of both data and connectivity. In order to function with any intermittent connection to network, the protocol must survive inadvertent disconnection during the synchronization procedure. Even when a disconnection is encountered, the protocol must ensure that the device and the network data repository stay connected, stay consistent, and make possible when the connection is reestablished. Thank you for watching.